Physician scientists are unique because they've spent a long time observing the unknown and trying to learn how to solve mysteries and problems. So what I hope is that when they become physicians taking care of patients, that they'll bring that scientific approach to each patient. Our MD-PhD students make up about 20% of our entering MD class, so they're a real presence in the university. Our medical school is embedded in our research enterprise, so the students are learning from physician scientists, being mentored by physician scientists, and seeing a lot of other peers who are basically engaged in the kind of work that they hope to do.
I think what really sets a program apart is the quality of the mentorship and the quality of the peer connection. In terms of mentors, physician scientist mentors at Yale are all over the place, spanning every department, and they're really invested in trainee success.
I've been pretty impressed by the fact that in the first year, the people who are actually giving our med school lectures are people at the forefront of their field. And it's impressive that they give away their time to people who are so early in their career like us, but I think that allows us to really jump ahead.
Not all institutions have this, right? Not all institutions are this collaborative and this sort of invested really in the learning and in the scientific quest. And it's something that's very special about this place.
Our MD-PhD program is a little bit unusual because not only do we have students who are pursuing their PhDs within the School of Medicine in the biomedical and biological sciences, but we also have students who are doing their degrees in biomedical engineering, right? Not so far-fetched, but we have students completing PhDs in applied mathematics, physics, chemistry. We have students in the School of Public Health, but also doing their PhDs in social sciences, history of science and medicine, anthropology, and even economics and religious studies. So this is an incredible breadth of PhD disciplines. And I think that for the students who are in our program, it creates this idea that a physician scientist can really touch on medicine in so many levels.
I think a lot of the uniqueness in the MD-PhD program comes from something we call the Yale system in the MD curriculum. The Yale system basically is this educational philosophy that says, all right, if we've admitted you to this program, you're a professional adult learner, and you have all these incredible resources around you. It should be left up to you to decide what's the best way I can make use of those resources.
It's very much not cutthroat at all, which is unusual for a medical school in general, much less one of Yale caliber. And they really want us to work together and kind of explore our own interests. And they do that by not ranking us and also encouraging us to kind of follow what we like and not just what's going to be on a test.
I think if you have a high degree of agency, it's the best place for you. You can kind of walk any sort of path that you want to do here, and the administration and other teachers are kind of excited to see me as someone who's gung-ho and has a little bit of fire in their eyes to pick up a project that they're really interested in.
That's the excitement for me, is that when you leave students to their own devices, they often come up with things that no one has thought of before. And then it's like you're within this ecosystem where it's like, oh yeah, we can get you all the resources that you need to really develop that into something that's going to have an impact in the world. And yeah, it wouldn't happen, right, if we were trying to really top-down control what was going on, because we need to let creative people be creative.
This program, for me, is meant to teach people how to be scientists so that they'll use these skills to do research throughout their career. I want people who are constantly going to question, be curious, not settle for what we already have, but aspire for something better for the patients that they take care of.